Let's talk about it all. Call me.
Niggas try to disrespect my side now.
Yeah, he's a Hitler apologist. Yeah. I think it's a little weird that he's obsessed with Hitler.
All right, but I'm gonna go back to it. Like you've already learned your lesson from that one. Let's move on. No one's obsessed with anything. Stop speaking on things. For people that you don't know what people feel about things. So not speak about it because you don't know. You can assume that, but you're entitled to your opinion. Someone who we do know is insane and tried to go. What he said? What he tweeted? He was going something DEFCON 3 or some shit like that on the Jews.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's insane.
Kanye to the worst.
And I feel like it could all be solved if that man just took his bipolar medication.
Or if he took his ass to sleep. Because that night he said, I'm tired, but I'm about to
go on a tangent.
Just go to sleep,
I don't know. I just feel like, we all loved Kanye West at one point.
Okay. Tread lightly with this one. Look at you. That's crazy.
It's just good to not see him get away with absolutely everything, which is, I feel like he's just been getting a lot. Like that whole Donda school, I think it's the craziest thing ever. The fact that these kids' parents are putting them in this school is insane. The fact that that's his actual conflict with Kim Kardashian is that he wants his kids to go to the school in Chicago when they live in California is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like all of this could be solved if that man just took his bipolar medication. That's all it is. What do you feel? About this?
About what's this? What's this?
Kanye West's erratic behavior.
I think normally he's trying to sell us something. So again, publicity is publicity, good or bad. I think he subscribes to that, where if niggas is talking about me, they care, they're gonna buy something, whatever. And every time like it will go left, he'll shut up for a bit and then he'll bring something to the table. So like he'll do Sunday service. Or now, oh look, I'm worshiping God. You can't say anything about God. Or he'll be like, oh look, I'm singing about my mom. You can't say anything about my mom. My mom passed away. You feel me? So I feel like he keeps like walking that line of like, I'm over here and it's like, wait, oh y'all turned on me? Let me reel it back and then do this now to win you guys back over. I think this time, especially seeing him do interviews and shit, it's like everything he's talking about is about him running in 2024. So in his mind, I think he's come to the conclusion that I'm gonna break the building down and then I'm gonna rebuild and these people are gonna work with me. I think in his mind, that's what he thinks is gonna happen, right? I don't think he factored in his contracts because I think he
that
thought
TJ Maxx contract took me for a loop. I didn't even know he had that.
He thought that Adidas couldn't do anything, so he was like, "Yo, I can say whatever I want, and my money's not gonna stop." And I think he's realizing in real time with the rest of us that they're turning your water off.
Yeah.
You want to act crazy and erratic. And what I have been seeing, I do agree, is like, it don't really matter when you're doing that to us, but now you're doing it to fucking rich Jewish people, now it's a problem. And it's that in itself is fucked up to me because it's like, it's the construct of the world currently that these are the people in power so they can pull the plug. But I need us to get into
that space that we can also
we need to be pulling the plug on a lot of people, and not just and we gotta also stop being so not apologetic, forgiving to things. We're like, okay, but it's Kanye. He gave us this. He did look at the sneakers. Oh my God, he cared about it. He said George Bush hated black people. He can't. And I feel like we keep forgiving him because he wanted us. You feel me? But you build that habit, and then he's. It's like a dog peeing on your carpet. If you don't stop your dog from peeing on the carpet, he's gonna keep peeing on the carpet. Kanye's gonna keep doing whatever the fuck he's doing because we're gonna keep bringing him back, taking him back in. And then what happens? He goes to these white people, they treat him bad, and then he's like, oh, well, I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for us.
Yeah,
you're not doing it for us, you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
And I think, I will say though, in watching him speak, if he could say things more like, what's the word for it to bring things together? I can't think of
Cohesively?
it. Yeah, if he could just, like, he would make a lot more sense. The thing is, it's all over the place. He has a point that he's trying to get across, and no matter what he's talking about, it's gonna come back to that point. So it just seems scatterbrained. It seems like you're all over the place. You sound crazy. Like,
again, it goes back to him taking his.
And I'm not gonna. I don't know about his medicine. I don't know about none of that shit. All I'm seeing is this nigga made a habit of doing something, and it's blown up in his face. And I think now, even the video we watched earlier, which we thought was funny, like, even in that video, he was trying not to say it because I feel like he's like, fuck, I fucked up. And I think there's people around him that aren't saying anything, letting him do what he wants to do. Because remember, every other time, like, yo, he's having an episode, I'm worried about Kanye, everybody flew down to go see him. He's burning bridges left and right.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, niggas gonna wipe their hands of it. And I think you think because you have all this money that you're super powerful and you can do whatever the fuck you want. And he's learning really fast that you are not in charge.
Yeah.
And I think this should be not necessarily like I think they're making an example of him for real. But I think like this should just be more motivation for like, we got to put ourselves in positions of power as well. Like, we gotta be able to pull the plug if we need to, because people keep walking and stepping on us.
Yeah,
we don't got the power to do nothing.
No consequences, and then when it happens to this like other people,
easy. Somebody call this person now. I can't stand beside this because you feel what I'm saying? And it's kind of fucked up.
That shit is disheartening as fuck because it's just like, yeah, this man's been attacking the black community for mad long.
Yeah.
Nothing's happened, and the minute like he talks about the Jewish community, it turns into something else.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fucked up. It's just sad overall to see just him going through that so publicly.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just don't. That shit's fucked up.
You might be right though. It could be something like that. It could be a lot of things, but that's like, from my opinion of seeing it, it just seems like.
Yeah, it's all over the place. That's how it is.
Yeah. And it's just fucked up because like you're right. Like I really fuck with Kanye. Like growing up, I would listen to Kanye. Like Kanye was like that nigga to me, but. And I could be at fault for that too. A lot of times I've been like, yo, yeah, I wasn't fucking with that, but I fuck with this. Like finding a way to still fuck with him. And I feel like, yo, the red flag's been glaring for a while.
I stopped listening to him a long time ago.
And it's just like, you feel me? I felt bad about when he was going through a situation with his family. And it's like, damn, like.
What do you feel bad about?
Well, I thought we spoke about this too, where I'm just like, in real time, losing a bad bitch is not easy. And having that type of money, we all see what you're going through. So that's when now I'm gonna start dressing crazy. I'm gonna go talk to this one. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna do this. Feel me? It was just, I was like, damn, he going through it. It's so
apparent that he's trying to like get a reaction or like make him jealous because it's just like the turnover of these girls. Yeah. It's crazy.
And I felt bad because like we all go through that. We all go through having to deal with you lost your bitch. Like, and in that like level, at that level, we all gonna see it.
Yeah.
We don't have to because you can just shut the fuck up and stay home. But he was trying to get over something. Yeah. I feel like he keeps bringing that shit up too in interviews. Like, oh, when I couldn't see my family, nobody said anything. But it ain't our job to say nothing about your family.
Fuck? Who gives a fuck about that? And that's not our problem.
And nah, bro, I don't know. It's just I see. I really don't, because people are also trying to rationalize it and be like, oh, he's saying really true things. And everything that's happening is what he's been saying. Like, the Jews can do this, the Jewish people can do this. And it's like, you were saying things that are destructive. Like, there's people that really fuck with Kanye. What if niggas listen to you and be like, yeah, fuck that, and want to go do something now because you said that? And I feel like he is a powerful voice. Yeah. And I think he just cannot understand that, like, he can use that so much better than he is. Yeah. And he's so focused on his money and his wealth and, oh, I'm richer than you, so you can't tell me that. I don't gotta listen to you. And shit like that. And I feel like this is what we get. So now, the water cut off, where your money gonna come from now?
It's not even that. It's just like,
it's fucked up.
Like, as well as this whole
wow, terrible. That's embarrassing.
Like, Jewish people, like the whole history behind that as well. It's just like even more fucked up, because what he's doing now is how do you call it? The Nazis were villainizing and turning people against the Jews back in the day as well, during the Holocaust. So it's just even more problematic because it really ties back into that as well. And it's just like, he absolutely deserves what the fuck is happening right now? I'm sorry.
Nigga said slavery was a choice.
And that too should have been a way bigger deal than it was. Everybody's just.
And we all
funny.
scream mental health when that shit happened. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, I hate to say that I want to be this guy, but mental health can't always just be the crutch when niggas do stupid shit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Maybe you just a dumb nigga, and like dumb niggas with money gonna show you how dumb they are. Mm. And it is what it is. You feel me? He's done a lot of stupid shit. You've seen him make bad decisions and consistently make bad decisions. And now
it's just terrible because it's really corny, like, but whatever. I'm wiping my hands off of that shit. I haven't listened to anything since Pablo, so blessed be him. I don't know.
Dino was a great album, I'm not gonna hold you, but I don't fuck with the shit you doing, so it don't matter. No matter.
I ain't even heard of that.
That's what I got for you, yeah. It is what it is. I'm cool on it. Shout out LaFlame for giving me the address to your artist party, though. That was cool. Remember that happened?
That's ridiculous.
What?
Kylie should have stopped fucking with him if that's really what the truth is.
What you mean?
That shit is ridiculous.
I thought I was fucked up. Like, he should still be able to go to his
I feel like the Kardashians let men in their lives do way too much dumb shit.
Yeah. I'm not arguing.
If my sister tells you not to fucking invite her baby father to his fucking daughter's birthday party.
Which is crazy, already.
Why the hell would you send out that address?
I said Travis got there, not
yeah, because I'm saying, my sister.
Okay, let's advance the conversation then. Mm-hmm. Let's say we were in that same scenario, right? Or like you and whoever, and let's say it's my child is in this situation. And y'all are not trying to let me go to this party, go see my kid, right? I get it, me and Shorty not fucking each other, whatever, right? But I'm always there for these birthday parties. I've done things, maybe I'm doing things currently, but you don't want me around for my child's birthday? Yeah, like, I'm not going for the sour sides of that, like, parenting and, like, the separations and shit with the kids is fucked up. And I've always felt that way. That's why, like, in my case, I'm determined to have kids with somebody that we can raise this child as a family. So we don't have to go through all that messy shit. Because it gets fucked up. Feel me? That's the only reason I'm like down for back, because like he's going through a lot of shit where like I would feel fucked up if I can't. You're not even telling me where the shit is at.
Yeah, but that's the thing, like he was bashing their mother for
all I'm saying is why I felt for him in that moment. All the other shit, it is what it is. Like I would feel a way too if I can't. It's my child. I can't come to my baby party. You can't even act like, oh, that would be fine if you was Kanye. You would be like, nah, what the fuck, I'm gonna be my baby's party.
It's literally been said that he insisted on separate parties.
I'm asking you a question. We know what happened, cool. If you were Kanye, you just gonna be like, oh, okay. I'm just not gonna go. You're not gonna care about that?
Yeah, if I insisted on separate parties, it's because I wanted to throw one separately. And I didn't want to be a part of the other one.
That means I want to throw one separately. That don't mean I want to be a part of the other one. I want to throw a separate party. Cool. I'm gonna throw a party too and show a better party. I think, especially with your ass, certain things happen, and I feel like you would be like, oh, what? That's ridiculous. I can't see how that could happen. But if you really think about it, and you were in this fucking moment, and emotions are fucking high, there's a world where you might make a dumb decision or be like, what the fuck? Why am I not invited to this? Even if you did say that. So you sitting here talking about, I mean, if I said that, then obviously logically, no. And this, I can see Logic's not making sense of shit in this moment. It's kids involved, yo. This is family. You got feelings. His feelings don't matter to me now, though. It's fuck that shit. He's detrimental to society.
Absolutely.
But he gonna figure it out. God's with him, feel me? God's with all of us, right?
I don't know, we'll see.
Some shit like that.
I'm sure he's gonna want to turn it around now that his money's clipped.
And I'm sure somebody's gonna give him money.
Somebody's
gonna give him money. Somebody's gonna stand by him. It's gonna be a rollout of something. It's gonna be big because niggas don't care. It is what it is. We gonna forget about this shit in a month anyway, and he gonna come back with, yo, I'm dropping this, and niggas gonna buy it.
You're saying this, but I feel like time and time again it's shown that black people get way deeper consequences than white people. So
that's true.
So same thing, like how it happened with Will Smith and that slap.
Well, what happened with Will Smith and that slap?
That they keep trying to, how do you call it, blacklist him.
They
It was
keep
just
what?
a slap. Huh?
He got his slavery movie about to come out and it's gonna be a hit.
It's not.
Look what Will had to do after he smacked that nigga. Had to go turn a slave to go win these white people back. That's crazy.
That was already in process if it's already coming out.
Look, optics. That's what it looks like to me. That's crazy. Nigga said, got it. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit him with
I
this.
thought that shit was great.
That's
That man
crazy.
slapped Chris Rock and then immediately won an Oscar like 15 minutes later.
Nah, I think that was
Absolutely.
cool too.
Chef's kiss. Defend your woman at all costs. You didn't like that? You didn't like him slapping Chris Rock?
I don't care anymore. That's what it is.
What did you feel at the time?
I remember. I felt the time. I
Okay.
remember.
Natural outrage. Ah! Get him off that stage!
That shit, I didn't give a fuck, man. Smack that nigga, don't smack. I don't give a fuck. At the time, I'm like, yeah, why should you talk about my wife? But then they said it was an old video, but you saw the video after that where she was recording him and he was like teary-eyed talking about, stop recording me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this bitch is toxic. So I'm like, look what you got this nigga going through. And you just embarrassed me fucking this young nigga. Will's going through so much. And I feel like that's not, oh my God, let's not talk about this right
Please
now.
not. Let's not, please.
That's not the support system you need. I think sometimes it's a good woman behind you, sometimes it's not. And it is what it is. That's a word from Brandon Chan. Real shit, yo.
Let's give him a podcast over here.
That's crazy. You don't really even know. And we know men are the prize. Yo, we didn't talk. Yo, remember you first. Speaking of men of the prize, that video with Akedemiks. How you felt about it? Tell the people how you felt about that video.
I just feel like.
Well, what was the video though? Before you talk about it, what was the video with Akedemiks? Just in case they haven't seen it, you know, you just bring it to the public. Okay, so I'll tell you the fucking video Akedemiks. So there's a video of DJ Akedemiks. We all know who DJ Akedemiks is. He was in. Matter of fact, he was in the same outfit. So he did a podcast the day of, where he was cursing this girl out, talking about, oh, that's when my man fucked you and kicked you out or some shit like that on the podcast, talking crazy to this girl. She got up, she left. He was like, yo, you on my shit, you on my shit. Like, he that nigga. I was like, whoa, this is a lot, right? So then fast forward, he's in a mall, like a lobby, yelling. So he in a lobby with who appears to be his girlfriend or something, screaming at this girl, right? Got her on the wall. He's like, what you got me fucked up, blah, 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 whatever, going back and forth. He said, I'm the prize, right? She took his hat off and threw it. He's yelling at her. And then some other girl punched the bitch in her face. They jumped this girl.
Him and Akedemiks?
No, there's two other girls in the lobby. They beat his girl up.
Why?
What's out of here?
I'm just so confused.
But
like,
the part that I gathered is like, why is Akedemiks in a hotel lobby screaming that he the prize? Akedemiks, what?
Me!
He said, I'm the prize. I was like, oh shit, he mean
Men are
this.
fucking weird. That's what it is. Men are shy because they're fucking losers.
Men
That's
are
the
shy.
whole problem.
Not losing.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, Akedemiks, like, men like that talk about women like that are insane. Like, and then the fact that, like, I did see like a clip of it, and like those bitches were gorge, or the girl that he was yelling at was pretty. It's like, why are you letting this fat man talk to you like that? You know what? That's terrible. I'm not body shaming anybody, but it's
well,
just
I also
like,
don't like that. Oh, well, she was gorge. Why is he talking to her like that? I don't think he should talk to any woman like that.
why are you trying to?
You can retract what you said. You can just be like, I didn't mean it like that.
Delete all that.
Nah, I'm not leaving it in there.
No.
This, you know.
I'm just like, why is he allowed to talk to women like that? It just doesn't make any fucking sense. He's not a prize. He's very ugly. He looks like they call him. They said he looks like Tom. No, from Tom and Jerry. Like that ass looks like a small.
I thought he looked like Tom the Train.
He's just rotund, and I just don't understand why he's talking to people like that.
Well, this is what happens when you give lame niggas money.
He has so much.
This is it.
Gall, like so much airs about him. I'm just like.
If you think about it for real, this is also Kanye. You can't give lame niggas money. Mm. This is how niggas act. You think he better than people. You think he think he's that nigga. Like you think you can't. You need me. Like I am. Like you. You think you important here. I'm important. Like niggas got to be important because you never were.
All the male podcast culture is just so toxic and nasty. it's just disheartening to see. Like, men do not like women, bro.
But think about it though. I feel like a lot of the niggas that's doing that podcast only have that outlook on women because they never got women. That's how I look at it. Like, you haven't experienced enough of like being with women before you got money. So like when you ain't have money, ain't no bitch was fucking with you. So now it's like, oh, I got this. You only fucking for this. I don't respect you. I don't do this. You need me type shit. Because you don't have a reference point of you engaging with the opposite sex before you have money. So that's why I just view these niggas like that. Like Akedemiks, I view like you only know bitches from having money and you think you that nigga now.
The fact that he's yelling, "I'm the prize" in the hotel lobby is embarrassing.
But he thinks he's the prize. It is what it is.
That shit is ugh.
And then that shit was bad, but not half as bad as Blueface Chrisean shit.
Oh my goodness! First of all,
Segway king.
I don't really think.
And
then you segued it, and then you gonna say.
I just wanted to say I killed it. That was doubt. Tell me I ain't kill that one. All right, whatever. Let's go. Yeah, I did it. I'm leaving it again. But nah, like somebody about to get hurt in that shit.
She's getting hurt. She's hurt already.
She is getting hurt, yes.
Like, I just don't think that they should be like giving these kids, because that's what it's giving kids, a platform to be this fucking toxic and like have younger kids view that shit. Because I feel like their fan base is young as fuck, and to see this girl repeatedly getting beat up by this boy, her beating him up, like them fighting physically with each other, it's just nasty. And her like taking this shit, it happening, her publicizing it, and then immediately going back to him. It's just so sad to fucking see. She's so young. She's a little girl. Like she just got her second tattoo of him on her neck. So that's 2 tattoos on her neck. Her whole neck is gonna be Blueface too. Like it's just the missing tooth with the freaking tattoo of his face on it. It's giving like unhinged obsession. Like that girl needs deep therapy. Like she needs help. He needs to go to jail because it's already been argued that he has a cult.
Jesus Christ, I didn't see that.
Where he keeps a bunch of women locked up in his thingy.
I didn't see that, but if that's true, he needs to get fucking locked up. But I feel like it's tough, yo, because realistically, this shit happens a lot. Like in the real world, like a lot. And the fact that, like, you're right, like the fact that this is on every blog, on Twitter, they have a fucking TV show, like a reality show coming out, shit like that. Like, for her not being like, yo, this is OD, I gotta get out of this. There's gonna be young people that's gonna be like, you know what? Nah, she really loves him because she's riding out.
They're in love. She's riding for him.
Yeah,
like
type shit.
Yeah, it's just
because that's already the problem. Because a lot of people in these type of domestic violence relationship rationalize things with love. Yeah. And it's like the lack of knowledge of what love actually is type shit. So I feel like in her case, and I'm not gonna try to speak for her, but shit looks fucking crazy.
Yeah, it looks fucked up. That whole video that came out today was
the nigga knocked her dad out. You remember that?
No.
No. Yes, nigga. And then, yo, this shit is ridiculous. Like, the whole thing is ridiculous. And I'll be honest with you, I thought they were just trying to create content. So, you know, like, I'm thinking that the lives, the arguments, we just like, okay, we try and build shit for their show. Then he fought the Pops, and I was like, oh, whoa. Then
this was different.
Yo, she leaking sex tapes. Because remember, he used to have a show, they was all fighting each other. Yeah. And she was in that show. So, like, that's the brand that they're going for. But, fam, like, he's beating the shit out this girl. Like, that shit is crazy, bro. And it's like, she ain't about to leave. So you said it earlier. Somebody gotta step in and get this, because something gonna happen. Something gonna happen.
It's giving unhinged, like, no sense. Like, she's just gonna come back to him regardless. And then she publicizes it like she needs help, but then goes immediately back to him. And which is crazy, because that is how domestic abuse works. Like, women feel like they have no other choice. Like, this is the only person they have. Like, that's
what's the word for that when you like in love with your abuser? It's like a
Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, that's what it's giving. It's just, it's sad to see. Ugh.
OD. I don't want to. We got to talk about something happy. Like, we've been sad for that long.
In a dark pocket.
Yeah, like, we got to get happy. What can we talk about that's happy?
I don't know.
fuck.
Black Panther's coming out.
Yes, Black Panther's about to drop.
It's about to be fire. I heard it's really good.
Thank God, because that Thor movie was ass.
Oh, that Thor movie was absolutely. You know what? You didn't say that before, but now I'm happy that you said that.
I said that in the theater with you.
I said that with you though.
So what do you mean? I never said that. We said it together.
Because you were like, no, it was kind of fun. It wasn't that bad.
That's not what I said. I said it was telling too many jokes. Some of them are funny.
That's what I said.
We both agreed on that.
Okay. That's what I said.
Yo, that shit was ass. But I'm hoping this one's better.
I heard it's really good because that Thor movie was just bare. Like whoever, like the guy that directed it, just wanted to get as many jokes off as fucking possible.
Everything
that
was
shit
a joke.
did not move the fucking.
Did you
story
see the
on.
Ant-Man trailer?
Yeah, that looks good.
It looks good, right?
Yeah,
I'm excited, yo. I'm excited for that shit. Marvel's
I'm just
back.
excited for Jonathan Majors. Like I think like he's such a star. Although, never mind, he pissed me off recently, but I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it.
Yo, what's that movie they dropped?
Creed 3?
No, not fucking Creed.
I kind of want to see that one.
He's in the movie.
He's in Ant-Man.
I know he's in Ant-Man. That's why we're talking about him.
That was not funny.
You're part of the problem. He's in this movie. It was about like back in the day. He's talking to some girl that was like mixed, but she's acting like she's white. And then his brother, was that him? I think it was him in this movie. And his brother was like half black, half white too. His brother got him lined up. He died. It was on. You haven't heard this movie?
What? No.
Nah, I'm gonna find a name. I'm gonna cut this out, but I gotta find a name for you because I watched that with my family, and I was like, "Yo, this is actually a really good movie." And I'm surprised it's a new movie. It's like a newer movie.
When did you guys see it? Like
Literally 2 weeks ago.
I'm so confused.
Type shit.
I never heard of that one.
Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it probably wasn't him. But niggas was like he could sing and shit. Like he was singing. And he was for me, and then his brother was trying to like sing too, but his brother was on drugs. Yo, nah, I gotta put you on this movie. It's a good movie.
Okay, well,
for real.
But I'm happy to see Jonathan Majors' star rise because he's in Masha coming up. He's in Ant-Man, which is great because it's not even that like he's gonna be an Ant-Man, and then he's the main antagonist for the next
Avengers movie.
For the next Avengers movie, and then he's in Creed 3 as well. So it's lit.
So much things.
Okay, I'm not gonna memorize this
I
IMDb,
what you said was like, oh, he's caught fire. He's in so many things. 2 things.
He's been consistently in shit.
Consistently.
Consistently.
All right. So, question. What do you have for the viewing audience? What are you about to be working on? What's coming up?
Not
what do you
sure
want
to get like hot ones. Tell them
what
you got going on. Quick, look at the camera.
While you're sweating and your mouth's on fire, tell the people what you got coming up next. Nah, but honestly, like, especially for the pod, like we spoke about dropping every
Thursday, every Friday. Recording every Thursday. We also got something called Let's Talk About This Comedy Sessions, which is gonna be like just like a thing with our friends, in the vein of like girl code and guy code and stuff like that. So it should be fun.
Are we still doing the questions thing? Maybe.
No.
Nah, you're not fucking with the questions.
No.
Damn, that's crazy. I wanted to do the questions with like
I mean,
friends
we
and
can try
shit.
and see.
Nah, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
Okay.
I barely got it to work today, so whatever you want to do, let's do it. Because whatever's going to keep you motivated and want to actually record a podcast.
Vlog of like Friendsgiving. Like me getting ready for Friendsgiving, us getting ready
Nobody
for
wants to see that.
All right, well, fuck y'all then.
Yeah, you're a frantic mess trying to
I might do a TikTok about it then.
Do that shit then.
I sure will.
Say some ass for the camera real quick. Hey. Guys, this was Let's Talk About This Comedy, the podcast. I don't know what episode this is, but you'll see it on the fucking title. Thanks for tuning in. Every Friday. And we'll be back, yo. Peace out.
Shake that shit. Shake that shit.